back. And if you joined us on the late side today, I have a very, very special lady here who is inspiring to everyone she meets. And Aurea McGarry is here. She has written books, How I Overcame Domestic Violence, Cancer, and much more. That's one. Multiple streams of income. So this is a way that living out of paycheck, one paycheck, doesn't work. And so this is some ideas for that. And insider tips to increase profit. Well, you're quite a gal, I tell you. So now where do we leave off? We've been so busy talking.
We have. Well, what I like to really let people know is, okay, you know my story, you know that I've gone from point A to point B and point C, but what I really like to do is help others. Because I know there's so many women watching your show, Peggy, and they're sitting there like, well, okay, she can do it, but I can't. Or she's this and she can, and maybe I can't. I really want women to reach out to me and allow me to help them. Because I am a coach. I do group coaching and private coaching.
You do.
I have my event in the fall that's near Atlanta, and people come from all over the country.
Really?
Yeah, the Live Your Legacy
Summit. And that'll be this fall?
Yep. September 17th and 18th, so they can come, and I have speakers teaching on all sorts of topics. These two last books you showed are collaboration books. There's a lot of great authors in these books that also come out and help and teach women how to overcome their obstacles.
And this is basically for women.
Yeah,
to help women.
Yeah, a few brave men come out too as well. But I just love women because, like I told you, Peggy, we wear different hats. Women, we've got to multitask. We're the wife, we're maybe a single mom, we're a daughter, we're a sister. Our children are everything to us. Our friends matter to us. The world matters to us. We have very big hearts. And so it's not just we want to go out and make money. It seems like men just do that. They can go out and make money. That's not seem to be their struggle in life. Ours is we want to make the income, but we want to give it away. We want to do it while we're helping everybody else. So we have a lot of hats to wear at the same time. So I feel very called to help women because we have very unique situations by being the heart of the household. And like I said, whether you have a household or whether you're a single mom or whether you're a young college girl, you're still made up different. Your heart really matters, and you want to make a difference in this world, but you need to make money at the same time. So I'm really good at helping women balance that. Make money, but help people at the same time, and then make money during your obstacles. Because as women, when things go wrong at home, we tend to stop everything. I've got to wait till so-and-so is done with this. I've got to wait till Susie's out of high school and so-and-so goes to college, or wait till we move to a better place. There's a lot of waiting and a lot of putting things on hold for women sometimes. And I help them not do that. You know, I was very successful through my cancer. I was very successful while being abused. So I didn't wait for all the lights to be green to be successful, whatever I was doing.
If we wait for all the lights to be green, we'd never do anything.
Exactly. You'd never get out the door. So I really specialize in helping women make it through whatever is happening right now. I want them all just to get off the couch and stop looking at their situation and their circumstances and do it anyway. And if that means they reach out to me on social media to get some advice or some tips or to hire me as their coach or just to come to one of my workshops or events, then they do it, and I challenge them to do it today.
Now, do you hold these workshops only in the Atlanta area, or do you travel around?
I will travel. I have my big summit in the Atlanta area now, but we've had them in Orlando and in St. Pete, Florida. We do want to take them other places. We're just waiting for the right groups of people in different cities.
Come to Greenville.
I'd love to. Let's do it. I would love to. My husband loves to travel, so he's like, let's take it on the road. He still wants to do it on a cruise, too, so don't have to twist his arm to help us take the summit on a cruise. That would be so fun.
But during this summit, they're basically aimed at women.
Yeah,
to try to help women.
Yes, entrepreneurs. Helping female entrepreneurs be better at what they do so they can make more money, so they have more to give away, so they can help their favorite charities and causes. And we'll inspire them the whole 2 days to live their life to the fullest, no matter what their obstacles is. We teach them money management, time management, success tips, how to be their own boss, how to run their own business, and how to run it successfully. Then at the end of the day, we show them nonprofit founders and people making a big difference in the world, and we give them honor.
I think in the past, it has kind of been spread out to women that it's very difficult to do both, that you're really supposed to not try to do both things.
Oh, yeah.
And I think in this modern world, that's proven to be a lie.
Oh yeah, they're doing more than both.
Many women
Yeah.
are wonderful mothers and wives and caregivers and caring people, and they still manage to survive and thrive
Oh, absolutely.
in the business world.
Oh, and they're not just doing a job at the same time. They're also an entrepreneur. Sometimes they have 3 and 4 careers going at one time. Well, like I said, women, we multitask very well. Sometimes we're doing a little bit more than we need to, and we need to kind of, narrow it down to 2 or 3 things that really will make a difference in our lives financially. So we talk about that as well. But I've yet to meet a woman that just does one thing, either just being at home. They always have a hobby, they always have something else going on, or they're very active with their nonprofit work,
or the church or the
community, their job. But most have a job and a part-time career at the same time, as well as helping out their church and their friends and family. They're very active. I've yet to meet a woman that has nothing to do. I mean, women, we just are constantly busy. And if a woman says, well, I'm too busy right now to work on my dreams, I say, then you will always be busy. Because being busy is a character trait. And if you're busy today, guarantee you'll be busy a year from today. But is being busy getting you where you want to be? Is that helping you with your dreams? Are you busy doing the things that matter to you? Again, it goes back to legacy. If you died today, would you have been busy getting the things done that you wanted to be remembered by? Or are you just being busy? Really think about that busyness. Is it good busy, or is it just being busy? And you can create it a little bit better, design it a little bit better.
So when you do these seminars, they're mainly based for helping women, but do you travel around? I mean, does somebody have to come to Atlanta to
Right.
Will you be available in other places to hold seminars?
Yes.
I think something like this could help many women.
Thank you, thank you. Right now we're in the Atlanta area, but we do want to go to other cities around the country. We'd love to get some invitations to go elsewhere. But my biggest base seems to be the Atlanta area, and then the St. Pete, Orlando area as well. But we'd love to travel. We'd love to take it on the road.
What do you
Absolutely.
think some of the things that hold women back?
Fear and busy. We're very busy. We're doing a lot for a lot of people. And I have to teach women that no is a complete sentence, because we say yes to a lot. We love to say yes. We love to help. We love to volunteer. When somebody asks us to do something, we'll say yes, or we'll say no, and we've got all these reasons why. Sometimes you just need to say no. But if you have a clear goal, you'll know when to say no. You'll know if it's going to help you get to where you need to be. So as women, we really need to have those goals written out and know what's going to help us with our family, what are our children's goals, what's our husband's goals, or our friends or our spouse's goals, whatever is important to us. We need to kind of keep that clear, because otherwise we say yes to everything, and we're going to be in a million different directions at any given moment. And then, again, what happens to our life? When our life is over, were we busy just helping everybody else, or did we really do some of the things that were really on our bucket list? It kind of goes back to that bucket list. There's some important things on those bucket lists. We want to make sure that that's something we just don't want to experience. We really want to do that on our bucket list. That matters.
So you advise women to step back, take a deep breath, and analyze what is important, what I really want to accomplish.
Yes.
What are the things I want, if I want to do volunteer work, how to manage it all.
What is your charity of choice? If you're pouring into the lives of your children, that's a goal as well. What do you want to make sure that you're there for them? Are you busy working all the time, or do you want to be there for lunches and Girl Scout things and championship games? And do you want to be able to be home when they're teenagers? What's important to you? And so write that out. Make that a new type of bucket list that you can make, that what is important. Women have more than 1 or 2 children. Many of them have 4 and 5 children. What do you want to be to each one of them? Where do you want to be in their lives? What's important to experience during their lives, or with your spouse as well, with your family, with your parents, with your best friends? Sometimes women, when's the last time you went out to lunch with a girlfriend and it had nothing to do with business? You just took the time to go out with a girlfriend and have some fun. Or woman, did you have a date night, with your husband or your spouse? When was the last time you did that, when you're not thinking about a million other things on your plate? So if you have good time management and good management, you can put those things in and know that when you're here, you're 100% there. When you're at your kids' games, or if you're at a hot date with your spouse, your boyfriend or girlfriend, that you're there. You're not worried about all these other things that are going on. So there's a way to do that. So you can enjoy life at every moment without feeling guilty about where you're not, or what you're not accomplishing or not doing at that moment.
That's wonderful. That's good advice.
Good, I'm glad.
And sometimes we get so caught up in so many things
We do.
that it's very difficult.
It is, it is. And like I said, that's one of women's handicap. We try to be everything to everybody and do everything for everyone. And my job is to help them make sure their legacy is being met and their dreams are being met as well. And that'll incorporate everybody. It will.
So you've written a number of books.
Yeah, I collaborated in several, and I've been invited into some as well. Like this one has the story. This one I love. This one is the Imagine Project. And this one, this woman, Diane Maroney, invited, these are 40 inspirational stories of hope. And it was all done with the word imagine. So we tell our stories using the word imagine.
So you were asked to contribute to this.
Yes, I was asked to tell my story in this book called
That's
Imagine.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's a really good read too. People that are homeless, that went to Harvard, that became successful against all odds. I mean, you think my story is something special? You should read some in there. They're just absolutely amazing. We all have a story. We all do. So I think we all need to write them down, share them, because you never know who it's going to give hope to.
All right, we have just a moment left.
Okay.
How do you choose what is first in line? How do you choose?
As far as your goals? Mm-hmm. That's up to everybody. It depends on what's important to them. And that's where they need to sit down in prayer and really just give that to God, because that's a very individual decision. Nobody can come and say, okay, this is important for you. That is a total decision. They have to really just sit down and have prayer, be quiet, and say, okay, Lord, help me write this list. Help me know what's next. Help me know where to go and what to do, because I'm about to put my foot in front of the other and want you to tell me where to go.
So you ask for guidance.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
From the divine power.
That's how. Be a
And
smart
then
move to make.
you pray for the courage to do what you're guided to do.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I think women have contributed so much throughout history.
They have.
And sometimes I think maybe we're overlooked, some of the women. And we've done some wonderful things.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Thank you for
well,
coming.
thank you,
Bless
Peggy.
you so much
My
for
pleasure.
your work that you're doing.
Thank
and
you.
I'll keep her information here if you didn't get it. So wherever you are, God bless you. Stay happy, and we'll see you next time.